Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. My name is Dizzy, and we are currently playing as Viking Spain. So as just a little recap, I have no functional audio. Oh, there we go, it's working now. Just as a little recap, we began a long time ago, 130 years I believe ago, as this tiny little corner of France, as my great-grandfather? Yes, my great-grandfather, Jarl Haystein. But we had big dreams, and to go along with that, we had a big pile of special troops. That allowed us to invade into Spain, and over the course of several lifetimes, we conquered Iberia. We pushed south and ate up swathes of Africa. And then, in our most recent playthrough, we pushed northwards and took chunks of Ireland, mainland Britain. It's a bit too much of a mess to call it Scotland or England definitively. And, of course, this tiny chunk of Russia, which we got by accident. What is all this in service of? Well, I had a dream, and that dream was a decision. And that decision was Dynasty of Many Crowns, which is sort of an awkward little thing, because it requires having a very big, very good dynasty, but not controlling all of it, because you have to have 10 plus kingdom or better members, but they all have to be independent. And typically, when I play through this, if I have a lot of landed dynasty members, they're mostly going to be working for me as part of an empire. Is that loud enough for me? Okay. Yeah, they're mostly working for me. So actually taking the Dynasty of Many Crowns decision is never normally something that's on the cards. But for this playthrough we thought, well, there's a few days before the Royal Court expansion. Looks very exciting, by the way. Let's give it a go. So last time we got up to our 9 kingdoms plus 1 empire title that we needed, only to discover that you can't grant independence to titles that are under your de jure rule. Which means even though I have something like 6 kingdom titles within the Empire of Hispania that I could give out to vassals, I can't then set them independent for the Dynasty of Many Crowns decision. Which is a little bit of a problem, but we've worked out the solution, and the solution is I can dissolve the Empire of Hispania, and so not have de jure over any of these titles, if I have a second empire. So this is why we've set our sights on Great Britain. Originally we just had these 2 small little counties here, which we, one of our vassals once upon a time, let's see if I can find this county title. County of West Riding, title history. This guy, Count Bjortziger Eomer. Oh, blimey, I cannot pronounce that at all. This guy was extremely useful for us because he just randomly inherited these 2 titles in the middle of England and opened up a world of sort of new frontier for us to conquer. Otherwise, we might be sort of looking more towards somewhere like France right now. In terms of the Empire of Britannia, we are about 1/3 of the way to conquering enough counties to make this empire title. It's going to be a journey. We took most of Ireland off of the Kingdom of Ireland, and then we put one of our own vassals on the throne of the Kingdom of Scotland. Now, looking at the other kingdom titles, we have this Kingdom of Suthrea up here. The Suthrea are currently very weak, and we may be able to... we can't do any more kingdom level wars, which is of course going to be a problem. But yeah, so this is our job for now on. is we need to get another empire and fast, because Royal Court drops in about 6 hours. We want to get this done before then. So, let's jump in as Emperor Gandalf, 62 years old, will be dying shortly, and our grandson, who's of a nice age, even if he's a little mediocre, he will be an excellent age to take over. Let's quickly flick through our situation. Various people are in line for titles, and other titles can be created. That's okay, we don't need that. What we do need to do is check what our offensive war penalty is. It's -13, which isn't amazing. So we're gonna need to leave that to tick down just a little bit before we declare our next one. That will probably be against this popular uprising to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counties all in one go. In fact, I'm so concerned about dying, I think I might do that now. Now we have plenty of prestige, and only a few allies, but we're going to call them in. Oh no! Do we no longer have an ally to the King of West Francia? We do not. This is terrible news. But we have this tiny little prince who we can call to war. So you shall join us. So these guys actually revolted against the Herberth. The Herberth, big Wales at the moment, Catholic Wales. That's fine because they lost their territories. It looks like they're having another populist uprising, but that's a Catholic uprising, so that won't create anywhere new for us to invade. We need to get our troops out. They don't have too many boys, so we shouldn't need to gather that many people. There we go, that's more than enough. And we've got a new stewardship perk. Let's take levy reinforcement, as it seems like it's going to be useful. Right, we've got the army here, we're going to catch it with half of our forces. Send the other half down to siege the capital. Excellent victory. Oh, this is a 6-month siege. This isn't actually... So we, after a long while, we did eventually manage to discover siege weapons. After we finally became the head of the Norse culture. We're actually comfortably head of Norse culture at the moment, I think. We were finally head of Norse culture, and so we could direct our focus away from the useless things that my predecessors have been researching, and onto something a little bit more useful. Right, so I can make a county upset. I can gain stress and piety. I can spend piety. I'm going to gain the lifestyle experience and hope that my upset peasants aren't actually too upset. Somebody is trying to usurp Scotland from the guy who currently has it. Honestly, as long as they continue working for me, I really don't mind. Yeah, the point is to have the territory, not to micromanage who's in charge of it at any given time. We also need to be looking around for which other people we can declare easy wars on. I wonder where that other army went. Right, we're losing populist factions, which is excellent news. Yeah, they haven't sailed down to siege my capital. We've finished Norsifying another place, which is good. Currently, the Irish Asatru populace of all places are the most... Oh, we need a new position. That's something we'll have to do pronto. Yeah, the Irish Asatru populace are bizarrely the most powerful faction against us at the moment. And we don't even have a hint of Mulwadi Andalusians, which is normally... So it's Mulwadism... Oh, Mulwadism is actually almost stamped out. I think with the help of some of these new Coptic heresy people, they sort of helped squash Mulwadism. And Catholicism has managed to spread really rapidly in Africa as well, which is impressive. Oh yes, court position. Is there anyone in my court who would make a decent enough position? You're fairly old, and you don't have that game running. You're very old, and you're going to be very expensive. You might be quite expensive. Yes, you'd be very expensive. But my patriarch would make a terrible court position. They do sometimes actually have stats that make them good at their job. Oof. Only a nightmare. I had been chained naked or collared, while a dozen men and women with heads of goats descended on me, biting and tearing at my skin. Then suddenly I was one of them, ripping my own flesh with sharp teeth. Ew, God. So I can become a cannibal, or I can gain piety. Never had this event before, and I'm not upset by that because it's quite disturbing. Our allies are slowly showing up. And we're being raided, of course we are. By Skierna. Yeah, so as we expanded down into Africa, we exposed ourselves to raids from the various unreformed and tribal cultures down here. But also, as we get to the north, we're going to be more and more exposed to aggression from the actual still Asatru Vikings up in Scandinavia. So this is a product for a lot of raiding. That's okay, because we have many men. And we might even be able to actually get some of them stood up at some point. 6,000 men? That'd be enough to take them on? That'll be enough to take them on. Okay. That was being raided somewhere else. Oh dear. I don't think we'll be able to deal with that raid. I think it would be more expensive to move our troops over. Oh, we are actually losing. Okay. Well, that's fine. Said we were going to win, but it's obviously lied. Right, we have won this. We just need to wait for our guys to get back so we can disband them. Cannot disband while I'm retreat. Okay, so we did not successfully get rid of that raid, which is a shame. And on top of that, we lost the battle and had some men die. And obviously paid money for their upkeep at the same time. So that was all a complete disaster. What's offensive war penalty? -17, we'll wait a little bit. While we do, it's time to play the wonderful juggling game that is offloading territories. So I probably want to make a duchy here. Duchy of Mercia. Ah, so usurp. Someone else already has it. My sister here is actually currently unmarried. See if we can arrange your marriage. No? Can we find you a spouse? There we go. Actually, you can't have children, so it won't really help bring things into my dynasty. But we'll bring you on anyway. So we need to go digging through this tree to find people to give titles to. So you're already going to inherit titles. You can come to my court. We can get you into a matrilineal marriage. Maybe with someone who's kind of about your age. You are just temperate and content, but you are also a lunatic. We don't necessarily want to give claimants on Ireland too much power. Let's go. You're forgiving, which is probably good if we're going to marry you to a lunatic. And then this guy is now at our court, so we can grant you some titles, and you will quite happily pass those into our dynasty when you have children. Now, we have a dangerous faction. It's peasant level. Of course it is. Is it through us? No. Well, I mean, it's not the people who I upset earlier. So that's good. They'll be rebelling in about a year. Yes, of course, I actually haven't bothered to Norsify this area too much, but maybe I should do. Oh boy, I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, but more importantly, he just died. Right, offensively, Mercia seems like possibly a good target. How many troops do they reckon they can bring to bear? Oh, they're currently in the middle of a war. Oh, of course, because they're in the Scotland War. So King Valdemar has some claims on a bunch of earldoms, but I can only grab one of them at once. So that'll be 2 counties there, 1 there. Don't even know where that is. Where's the Duchy of Ireland? Is that up here? That is. So that's not going to help me because that's not towards Britain. 1 in Katonas, 2 in Lancaster. That seems like the best option to me. We'll deal with the peasant uprising as and when we come to it. For now, I'm just going to raise my troops. I can also ask my head of faith for gold. I'm definitely not going to be able to spend all this piety before I die, so it seems like a good idea. He likes the fact that I'm fighting the heathens. Right, a couple of places are under siege. That's okay. We're gonna siege down this place. Send this army north as a relief force to go and fight some actual battles. Assuming we can siege quicker than him, yeah. Does he does have siege weapons, he just has very few siege weapons. Okay, a new ally of ours has died. We can get his son back on our side. Broken the siege. Ah, excellent. And we discovered a new tech. So we've now unlocked the medieval era, so I probably want to be looking at techs in that era. City planning I'm not terribly fussed by. Burrs is an important one. Mangonels are also an important one. We've got an exposure to Art Saddle, which is fairly meh. You can change our partition wall, which I don't think should be necessary. At this stage. Let's grab mangonels. They'll help us take territory faster. Right, to battle. Victory! Take a guess at where he's going to be retreating to. Nearly done with that siege down there. He's kind of, siege finished. Oh, didn't give me a little siege one pop up. Weird. Let's go siege the other target and then onto his capital. Ah, he's decided to stop. How nice. War score. He's not retreating that way. Oh, are you going to the capital? He's probably going to his capital. We also have some Norse Ukanosku populists. Because there's one tiny little bit of Ukanosku faith apparently sitting around here. Okay, he's going to go and siege one of our territories. And then be pushed off immediately by my chasing army. Oh dear, right. A peasant slaughtered to serve their lord. You have 900 troops up here. I'm not terrified. We do have a new faction. You need a commander, or have the old one. That should be enough. Go fight these peasants. We're in battle here. Oh, and I'm stressed. But we call it fairly quickly, so I may be able to lose enough stress, yes, so I don't get a mental break. You have that. It's weird that you sort of have that period of a day or two when you're too stressed, but you haven't yet had the mental break, and you can avoid the mental break altogether. We just annihilated all of them, I think. Helping hand. My son Prince Boo recently found himself in a bit of trouble. I made sure the situation resolved itself, and to mention you as the benefactor. Excellent. Let's go a weak hook. Don't know if we can use it for anything. A cheery gathering. Right, here we have the battle. Jarl, this Jarl likes me. And Mayor Folky has made it a good evening. We've become close to being friends. That's the peasant faction dealt with. Normally, these guys are fairly decent prowess. You have an okay marshal, but you're probably not actually going to be that good of a commander, which is a shame. I'll disband that force for now. Now we're just working on these sieges. Now once we've got both of them, I should imagine we all have one. Do we have enough tech to expand any of our territories? Make better buildings? Not really. No. I'm distressed that I'm not getting the Siege 1 pop-ups on the right hand side. Don't know what that's about. There was a Franconian Catholic uprising somewhere. Yeah, about 5 months left of this war, and then we'll have swallowed up a nice little chunk here in the middle of England. We've got a conversion finished. So let's go and convert here. It'll take 4 years. Oh, it's a lot quicker than I'm used to. This territory is apparently called Itri Suthrea. Or Sudrea. I don't really know what Suthrea means. I just know that it's this bit. Right, battle 1, just in time as well. That time we got a siege 1 notification. I can raise a runestone, but I probably don't want to. I can create some titles, but I probably don't need to. Where is Mercy's capital? Is Mercy's capital now over in Russia? Yes. Welcome to Ryazan, middle of Russia, capital of Mercia. Wonderful. Oh wow, Dahoibas had another uprising problem. And is now split in half again. So we're now a quarter of the original Dahoibath. I don't want to raise a runestone. And I do need to find hastening to grant titles to. You are betrothed, that's okay. You are married. You've already got people on the go. There we go. Another niece to bring to court to get married. To have children to rule territory. Northumbria, which I don't currently have in my court. Although you are a 40-year-old hunchback, so maybe not. Innocent Ormond, I think I already have. I don't think those are bits of Ireland I don't have. No, those are bits of Ireland I don't have. Oh, but you're 62. Hmm. Okay, well, we're thinking too hard about this whole spouse thing, I think. Sure. Aldrich, you have a claim. I'll give you some territory. The chances of you pushing that claim are monumentally small. Have a bit of England. Enjoy it. Imprison this random there. And I really have an offensive war penalty now. That's okay, because we've claimed enough of England, and like we've gone to war against almost all of the big Norse players in the UK. That's good because we'll probably die before those truces expire, so we'll sort of get like an extra war in. And we also managed to catch that last one while they were weak as well, which helps. Let's get some development going on. What are you? You're attacking Ireland. In the Soothrayer claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. So you'll end up with the title of Kingdom of Ireland, even though you won't end up with any of Ireland. But you actually are fairly strong at the moment. Like, if I were to declare war on you, you'd be able to bring 7,500 people to bear, which is not nothing. Secret exposed. My vassal, Count Alpha, has accused my nephew, King Hrothgar, of having had an extramarital affair. Tisk tisk. We have Irish insular populists now, who are not happy with a very slightly different brand of Christianity. I might die before my offensive war penalty goes down. I'll tell you what, my grandson has a terrible hairdo. Seriously, it makes the bottom of your face look wider than the top. We'll have to fix that once we're you. "29 counties. We're nearly halfway. Oh, I have a hook on my patriarch. Oh, and there's a new Queen of Scotland, and she's created an independence faction. Wonderful. I see. It's probably because you're Norse. You pay the price. Can I imprison you? I can imprison you. Will I succeed? Probably not. It's just you, and you don't only have 800 troops. We'll give it a go. No, okay. Rally the troops. I did say that it wasn't my job to get involved, but the counterpoint to that is, I definitely don't want factions against me when I have succession. I can call allies to war. We can't get straight there, we have to go via Inverness. Although actually, what I will do is I'll split you in half. I'll take this half by sea to the capital. Oh, you stopped moving. Why did you do that, you silly people? Yeah, I'm moving out to sea. Apparently, we're going to land before they get off. Don't know how you managed to be that bad at going to sea. Oh, you're Dutch, that's why. Because obviously I'm Norse, but not the Norse religion. She is Dutch, but she is the Norse religion. Oh wow, you actually have too strong a fort for me. Are you going to now go and siege my capital? Are you going to sail all the way down to that bit of Spain? I'll be very cross if you do. I do want to call that home because I'm very stressed. Oh, I don't know where you're going. Huh. Coming down here. I wonder how quickly we'll be able to siege. We don't have any siege weapons. But a bunch of these territories might not be up to full garrison. No, they are up to full garrison. It would have been so much easier if you just surrendered. Okay, right. Station besiegers. Get back out onto the sea. Go beat up her army. Are you commanding your army? Yes, you are. So every time we beat up the army, there's a chance we'll catch her. Grab some more gold, because the Pope likes them fighting non-Catholic. Right. Oh, this army has actually not got any men-at-arms with it, which is foolish. Let's definitely give the breeding project a try. Oh, it failed! Oh no! Right, I wonder where we're going to go from here. Let's definitely not trigger another rebellion just yet. Oh. Where are you going? Oh, I can vassalize someone. Where are you? Ah! Okay, so a long time ago... yes, a long time ago, I conquered the territories of Ziz. Well, I declared war on somebody, and that somebody was already at war with the nation of Tuat, down here. And I declared war for these two counties, and then they conquered this county off of Tuat, and that was added to my war goal because it was part of the same duchy. And so I conquered all of these territories, I gave them off to someone, and then almost immediately that someone inherited a bunch of territory from Gascon, and instead of that territory they inherited from Gascon being added to my empire, the territory I had just given them, sort of, half a year ago, became Gascon. It was very annoying because that was exactly as much territory that I needed to get the kingdom of Maghreb. So I was very cross. But now this guy, a descendant presumably thereof, has decided that actually he is happy to rejoin me. I'll have low obligations, but that's okay. I'd much rather have him inside than outside. So that's wonderful. You're not going to go around here. No, you're going out to sea. I wonder when you're going to stop. Right, we'll find somewhere to rest. What's going on? Oh, you're no longer the Queen of Scotland? Well, who are you? who am I fighting? Just a countess? What's this nonsense? So she became queen, she got upset with me, started a rebellion, and then lost the queenship, thus making the whole thing completely pointless. Oh dear. We finished the culture task, which is good news. We do want to go and look for strong factions at the moment. Still the Irish Asatru. So Ulster, I thought was now Inverness is no, Buchan is the next one. Why is Buchan Irish culture? It's not. Is there something I'm missing here? Rude. Okay. Let's just convert some of actual islands. Let's convert oil. Ah yes, mayonnaise, which we named as sort of a joke because I accidentally saw mayo written down and typed mayonnaise. It's now under siege. Oh god, one of my armies is starving. Let's get you out of there. Last time I did that I ended up with a revolt, so let's not pick a side. Let's just let them deal with themselves. Where is the war target in this war? I guess it's just your territory. Alright. Seem to have accidentally left my siege weapons. And we have a dynasty legacy. I'm not sure I need these two. for victory. Let's get a siege going on this. Cheshire is apparently under siege. Right, we've won the battle. We put her in prison. She's not even my vassal anymore. Right. Okay, we've converted her. That was the important thing. That's what all of that was about. Honestly. And what a mess it was. That's okay. Jesus, you have a lot of troops. Oh, you've got 8,000 mercenaries. You're rich. We can grab one county here. I'm hoping, yes, we can grab a whole bunch of counties in this. If we declare a duchy war. Call them my allies, why wouldn't I? Hopefully they're still nearby. It says you have 9,000 odd troops, but I don't actually see that. Oh, no holy orders that exist. I could have founded one, but I spent all my piety on, expanding my territory instead. It seemed like a good idea. You look very unhappy. See, I imagine they'll have disbanded all their troops in the day between, a couple days between me sending them a request and then receiving the request. I'm going to need more men than that, potentially. That should do. You go here, please. Thank you. Right, so the Scythia are about to finish their conquest of Ireland, I should imagine. I have no idea where their army is. Most of the colonists living in Angoulême are of French descent. Proud that traditions does not sit well with them, they must have a foreigner like myself. 64% are just straight up Norsifying them. That's probably worth it. Yes! Nicely done. I can't see this big Scythia army. I don't know where it is. Wherever it may, wherever it may be, there are bits of Ireland that I'm not familiar with. I don't think there are. Maybe the army is up in Sweden? Who knows? I've won a siege. Excellent news. There's lots of hostile armies around, and not small ones either. Ah, here they are. This guy. Oh dear, he's going to inherit the High Chieftain of Lower Silesia. I don't know where that is. Why are you going to inherit that? I've gained stress because my sister died, which is bad news. I can, however, decrease my stress slightly by secluding myself. Oh, these are Irish armies, I see. That's why they're hostile to me. Amandale is on siege, that's okay. We can send her a force fairly soon. Got 3 months, you've got 8 months. Wow, these territories have very bad supply at the moment. An explorer. My evening has been consumed by an aged explorer Rafa, wishing to tell me the exotic stories of their exploits and events in the Atlantic Ocean. His eyes remain sharp as he tells me of a land as far west as Cathay's east, where the grapes and wheat grow so freely they seem to sow themselves, the vintages are unparalleled. So I can gain plus diplomacy, or I can lose stress and gain plus intrigue, or I can just lose a little bit of stress. A few places are under siege. I'm going to finish my siege before I go and relieve them. Hopefully you guys will regain a little bit of supply along the way. That's probably enough, okay. You guys march down here. Oh, my allies have shown up. We'll get here pretty much just in time for the siege to be over. Let's fit you out with the best commander. You've got the best commander I have. Okay. You march. Preferably avoiding Ireland. Because Ireland, they're hostile to me, but I quite frankly enjoy it if they won this. I'd much rather have a separate Kingdom of Ireland than the Kingdom of Cithrea that I can declare war on independently. Yeah, let's avoid battles, please. Oh, blimey. Huh. They did better at that than I expected. Okay, we'll call in some mercenaries. That'll be fine. And a council of mine has died. We are still losing this battle. And I'm honestly not sure how. We have them outnumbered. We have... I suppose they have significantly more men at arms. Because they have all the mercenaries on their side. Hmm. Okay. Right, there we go. Enough guys to turn the tide of battle in our favour. Would have helped if our allies had joined in, but I can understand that they don't really think they can get to us necessarily at the moment. Blimey. That was punishing. We actually lost significantly more men than they did. That was extremely punishing. Yikes. And our marshal died as well. Is this really the best commander we have available? This is the best commander we have available. Right, we have a 318 army, who is retreated to Galway, which is there. And other than that, we have a lot of armies moving north. I'm not sure quite where to. My vassal is wounded. My hope is that a bunch of these armies are going to split up and retreat to different places. Oh, you're really going to do that? Ugh. Right. It's been a long evening in the company of Oldir. Wanderer stopped in Oviedo for the night, paying for his stay with tales of his exploits. It sounds far-fetched. Don't need the stress loss. Didn't really want to kill this army. Ugh. Ireland, get out of the way! Let's fill up an army of some levies. Let's see that many levies. Then everyone else come in here. Allies, I'm really going to need you on this one, like seriously. Right, so we both lost some guys there. Which isn't good. But hopefully if I've got my allies with me, then we can actually beat them properly. Right, okay, let's go. We finished the Convert Faith task. let's get them. Let's get them, boys. And I've died. Okay. Phew. Basilius, apparently, Gandalf of Hispania, rests in the arms of the Lord at 69 years of age. Nice. He died of old age, an inveterate diplomat. There was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. A new Gandalf ascends to the throne. He's an ambitious man. Many expect the realm to grow and prosper under his rule. Not if this Suthrea conflict continues to be awful. That's for certain. Right, so I've got... Oh dear, I've gone down a bad intrigue path. I probably want to go down the diplomacy path to start with. I have a child, which is good. And you can't really see my terrible hair so much, but you can see my terrible beard. There we go. Only slightly less bad. We have empty council. A bunch of you guys dislike me, mostly because you're not on the council. That's okay. You be a good steward. Anyone gonna be a good marshal? No. Too much to hope for. You be a good spy master though. Start swaying some of these powerful vassals. Factions are dangerous at the moment, but oh, I'm an Orthodox Greek? No. What? Why am I an Orthodox Greek? Can I convert to Catholicism? I need a little more piety. That's not the best news. I see, that's why it said Basilius. Right, can we get the rest of my allies in? Oh, I need to... Oh god. Right, I'm also the target of the war for Lower Silesia, which is in the middle of this place. I don't honestly care too much about losing. Diplomacy, terrible. Oh, diplomacy. Oh, that's not me. My diplomacy is actually quite good. Oh, I'd say quite good. It's okay. It's average. You're a disappointing child, basically. Is the long and short of it. Are you going to get here by the time the war's over? Oh, Sicily has snatched a chunk of Spain. Now, fun fact, the Norse still don't actually have access to the de jure county Casus Belli, so taking that back, if I want it, might be a little bit of a problem. As it is, I already have the kingdom title of Galicia, and I don't think we're likely to lose it. So I don't think that's too much of a problem. I've won a siege, grabbed a prisoner. I'm now starving to death. Because this is from the wars in Africa. There's a lot of starving to death involved. And the enemy are coming. So the question is, do I want to try and split up? Or do I want to take the fight to them now before I lose too many men? I'll take the fight to them now. And then once I've beaten them up, hopefully we can go and I'm gonna need to siege another county at least. Yeah, I'll take the fight to them, then we'll try and recover some stuff. Hopefully our allies will start sieging while we are... Ah! We've joined the medieval area. New innovations are available. I could even go for the next level of siege weapon, which would take 34 years, rather than Onager, which would take 8 years. No, I want Onagers. I want the siege weapons sooner rather than later. We are going to slowly march across the desert. It's going to be an exceptionally painful experience. But once we've beaten them up, we can then get some resupply. And our allies do some of the work from there. Okay. Alright, we'll move you here. Populists are back, but they're not any force that we need to be worried about yet. This big group might be a problem soonish. Oh, great. Immediately after I say that, it's because they're starving. And so dying. And that's not going to change anytime soon. Because there are no good territories. Absolutely none. Right. So let's split off a new army. We want to leave behind about 1,000 dudes, just under 1,000 dudes. So you'll be 737 when you're full. That'll be 937. Okay, you. You're staying behind. I want the other one. Right, I then want to split off. So you can fit 2520 in you. So it'll be 300, 600, 700, 1200, 1300, 1400. 23, 22. That's my smallest. Oh, I'll take all of the knights. That's 2330-ish. We get up to 2520. So a bit under 200, something like that group. You can go here. Right, then you've got 2 more 1000 spaces. So you'll go up to 562. 416. You will go up to 501, 495. You go here. And the rest of you will come back to here for now. Then we'll split you up further. Okay. So managing soldiers. We're going to say the magic words, it'll be fine. And hopefully it will be. We have enough renown for a dynastic legacy. Yes, those are definitely good things. We're still looking to be belligerent. I can become friends with him. That's excellent news. It would be good if my ally went to go siege down that little castle. You've got enough men that you should be able to hold it. Right, okay. No longer starving. You guys. And then you have made it here. So we want to leave behind about 1,000 here. That'll be 506. Yep, that'll do. And we can fit 1,000 in here. 370. So that's about 750 all put together. You come here. And then you can come stand here. Oh gosh. Why are you making all my men start an ally? My ally's doing something bad. Shameful truth has reached the light today. My friend Jarl Hafritha has had an extramarital affair with her lover, Stirkar. Oh, I remember you. She's cool. How could she defile the sanctity of her marriage? I don't really want to put her in prison, but I will lose a level of devotion if I don't. Which is a shame. I'm going to negotiate your release. She'll gain opinion of me if I do this. I'll lose 10 dread. Do I have any dread? No. So losing 10 dread, not really a big deal. Oh dear, yes so. Problem, she's pregnant with someone else's child. Guys, I don't have to break it to you that I came here to resupply and you're now stopping me from resupplying. Like, gosh darn it, guys, you had one job. Another Duke of Luxembourg has died. I'm apparently just not very good at holding on to these guys as allies. We might be waiting a while for this war score to tick up. Especially if my allies stop me from resupplying. Prisoners died. Oh, come on guys, you can see. You can see. We've got another sister can marry. Ah. Excellent. You are already my ally. You are already my ally. This is one of the things where it would be really nice if you could sort of tell the AI what to do. Oh, okay. We may have to go and... Oh. Suddenly I've got a big old lag spike there. Don't know if this is coming through to you. Yeah, sometimes it would just be nice if you could tell the AI what to do. I'm not enjoying playing with this. Can also host a feast. I don't think I necessarily have enough stress for it to be worthwhile just yet. It's funny, I don't know what that was about. This yell is not been swayed, that's okay. You kind of like me quite a lot now. I can probably close this scheme down. You're important and don't like me. If I can befriend you, then it won't be an issue. Right, let's go siege down this place. We might lose some guys. My councillor Snorri died. You're my marshal. Important vassals are incompetent marshals. So it'll have to be this guy. Oh hey, they finally made it. Finally made you like me. I recruited that guy. He was leader of an uprising. Oh, great. Yeah, he was leader of an uprising. And then I recruited him, and he hated me for ages. I think he may also be responsible for my child's terrible martial education. But yeah, now he actually likes me somehow. Finally. Why do you like me? Personal diplomacy, also just. Being a guardian helps. Also, I'm attractive. Befriend, a gesture of generosity. I can present him with a gift. I want to spend money on him. Jesus, it's not worth that. Okay. As an alternative, I could go looking for the army, but I might lose many guys doing that as well. Or possibly the enemy army is going to come looking for me. Right. Okay, we had an uprising. The first thing I want to do is call everyone into this. So hopefully I don't have to deal with it on this at all. Not Balaton, because you're helping me in the other war. The next thing I want to do is... How many troops have I got deployed? Yeah, if I were to set up a rally point, say, here. I've got 4,000 levies I can call on, which will be useful. Right, and this side of the screen is going to go absolutely mental, just briefly, while everyone decides they're joining my war, and the game also processes that I'm now under siege in a lot of places. My son has been taken prisoner. Good job. We are super nearly done with this war. In fact, if you come and attack, well, it looks like my ally's actually running away. But if that battle happens, I might be finished with the war. 2 days left, 1 day left. Good. You actually probably are the best commander for the job. Let's go beat up this unit. I'm not sure I can take all of these peasant groups on my own, so I might actually need to wait for Gascon and Co to get involved. Hopefully this army will take out this little peasant army on the way. No, it doesn't work really. That would be too useful. I don't have the piety spare to really want to ask my own faith of gold. Yeah, these groups down here, they about equal me in troops, these two. And I'm not really better quality at the moment. Oh, I've gained a stress level. Oh no. Somebody is trying to murder somebody else. The map. Yeah, has happened. I gained 74 stress critical because I'm paranoid. This idiot belongs in my dungeon. So what happens is when you have a murder scheme, one of the possible options you can choose is somebody to map out the area to help your agents make an escape. And if you pick someone to map out the area, there's a chance that they talk. And if they talk, then that event that I just got is what the person sees. Basically, it makes them more wary. Right, now's an excellent time to... I can't call a hunt, but I can host a feast. Get some stress down, so I don't have it like a break. It's important to do that on pause. Welcome, friends. I can't believe that my ally is actually just gonna sit there and let that be sieged. Luckily, I'm gonna win my siege first, but honestly, what an utter shambles. My ally, having gone to sea, is now coming back from sea. Make sure to give ample credit to my wife, Berengaria. We might actually lose a couple sieges down there, but that's probably going to be okay because now that all my allies have shown up, I can go and actually. Oh, he's leaving. I wonder why he's leaving. Now that my allies have shown up, I can actually wander down and take these guys on in force. Oof. Okay, we lost some progress on making friends with this guy. Well, a few factions against me at the moment that I want to befriend. I can't because I'm busy befriending the other guy. Right, one battle one. Let's come down here. Take on the smaller dude. Okay, we've won this war. Now, Balaton, come join me in the other war. You need to get here and break down ASAP. Because you're starving to death, and it's horrible. We've got another emirate that I can usurp, which I don't particularly need to. We've still got a problem with that juddering. Don't know what that's about. Now, I had a brother-in-law. Hello. Alright. Oh, you're actually regularly married. How on earth did that happen? Don't know. Oh. You're still betrothed. Why are you betrothed? You're 22 and he's 17. Why are you not married yet? I didn't dismiss the marriage notification. You won't come to court. Don't know what's up with that. You're a brother-in-law. You might be in line for the Duchy Balaton. Ostrich. You in line for? You're in line for a duchy. Okay. We'll usurp the emirate of Twat. I can't. Who's fighting a war? Who are you fighting a war against? You're fighting a peasant uprising. Okay. In a sec, we're going to usurp the emirate of Twat, and then we'll give that to my brother-in-law, and then hopefully. Oh, do I trust that to stay in my dominion? I don't think I trust that to stay in my dominion, honestly. My son is still behind bars. I'll pay to get him out. Faction's gone. Oh, I lost a lot of men on that. Alright, we've lost the siege, which isn't good news, but we're nearly there. You can nearly disband. I should have expanded you before the before I ended the war. Actually, if I'd been thinking, I'll save lives and money. Right. Yeah, we are gonna head down and attack. Come on, you're so close. Oh my god, you're not so close. It's going to take you nearly a month just to move from one place to another. Right, we'll arrange a bout of merrymaking. And I lose stress, and I gain progress. We are so close to being friends with this guy. Hey, we've won this war. We actually managed to win that war before our guys came back from the other war. Glorious. Okay. Area to twat. Now this up. Right, so let's find a Haston who doesn't look like he's going to mess around and inherit lots of titles I don't want him to. Why on earth are you still betrothed? I can't, oh. It's very odd. I can invite you to my court. Right, then you might inherit a duchy, so you're a bad call. You've already got something. And Prince Trigby, who is for some reason not at my court, because he's at my mother's court. Blooming typical, honestly. County of Bouillon. Right, so if I give you, I can't do anything because you're not close enough. You're not at my court, of course. You've had a child from another dynasty. You count the refill. That's fine. We are definitely low. You won't come to my court. You are betrothed regular. You betrothed not only, but he's already got counties. He's already got counties. You're not my dynasty. Getting real problems here. Okay. Pretty much everyone is landed at this point who can be landed. Can I arrange a matrilineal marriage to someone in my court? I can, but then they won't come to my court. Yeah, I've got too many held duchies. Oh, the problems of having too much land and not enough people to give it to. A problem that very few rulers in history ever actually had. Do I want to risk it? Want an I to risk it for a biscuit? Give you a duchy. Hope you survive long enough. Okay, you're now a duke. Don't let me down. I only need, I think, one more. Yeah, I only need one more county. Which honestly I might. Oh, I've got a -20 offensive war penalty. Let's not. I can raise a runestone for some penalty, for some piety even. Lines about legacy. Latest work of my vassal, your Asbjorn has become with rage. Oh, poetry. Yes, I want the piety. Right. You just have to wait a very, very small while. Okay, I can now get you betrothed. There we go. The trip was worth the effort. Fantastic news. So we can finally get those two betrothed. I don't know why they weren't before. Oh, and our faction leaders all seem to have mysteriously squirmed back into the woodwork. Sort my vassals by opinion of me. See who likes me least. And none of my vassals actually dislike me. So that's probably okay. My son and player heir is now married. Which is also excellent news. My other son is of a good age to find a spouse. Make sure I have any funny filters on. That's happened before. Cordoba is my vassal. Barnate of Umbar. That's up there. It's kind of far away. Yardam of Beya. That's a bit of me. High Chieftain of Munster. Yes. Yes, the High Chieftain of Munster is probably a good shout. The Duchy of Anjou in France, less help. Well, they're closer than Munster. They're also significantly weaker. Okay, Munster it is. It'll also be good if I can help them in any wars against the Norse, because it looks like the Southre are back on the warpath, have eaten a new bit of Ireland. Briefly. That's not how that's pronounced, but I don't know how it is pronounced. Someone's educator just died. Oh, that was the guy who hated me. Who didn't hate me anymore. He's being educated? You're being educated. You're being educated, you are. Okay. Oh, it's a really bad time for your educator to die, honestly. Offer you award. My daughter. He's a Viking raider and an order member. As the troubadour keeps pronouncing lines of love and desire, I try to keep between the rest of the how flattered I feel. Though she is veiled behind metaphor and allegory, I know this is dedication from Dovchablade to me. Some random guest of mine. You know how to get my attention, random guest. And we've got a education for my daughter. Offensive war is very slowly wearing off. I also have this scopophobic penalty, which I inherited. Scopophobic as a penalty is like, I don't like being looked at. And I've got that for 3 more years. And I've had it since before I was emperor. And it's crazy. Okay, so she's got an excellent martial education. She's got a defender trait, although I can't obviously use it. They grow up so fast. Let's find you a nice little matrilineal spouse. Balaton I've already allied with. Badajoz and Beya are my vassals. Munster I'm already allied with. The Count of Viso. Where is Viso? Ah, is that in my realm? Yes, okay. That was a level so deep in my realm that didn't even show up. The Franconian Company, I'm not too fast by. Earldom of Buckingham. Not Buckingham, Buckingham. No, you're delicate. Maybe it'd be worth allying with this vassal. He's already my friend though. You're already my friend. Okay. Bouillon. Don't need. Franconia Company, not fussed by. Oh my gosh, that would be. Yeah, we're not betraying you to a 61-year-old. Other of Buckingham is probably okay. Right, we want the offensive war penalty down to below 10 before we start on the war, and then we'll just take over this place, and that should be enough for us to get the new kingdom title. Okay, Valencia is super duper weak right now. I honestly don't know why my vassals aren't absolutely piling on them. Sani still has a good ally, so I can understand. Right, do I want to go further up? I can get skill points from friends, which is probably a good thing to aim for. What part title is this? Grab. I hope I'm not close to making this. No, I'm nowhere close to making this. That's good. Don't want to accidentally make another empire and then have it split off by Confederate partition. Whoever this random guest is, she's very good at her seduction scheme. Oh. You are now no longer Sicily, you are now Astorga, who's just an independent Lollard Norskay. Right, my marshal and knight, I mean for starters, you need to be of the right faith. I mean, I think I will mock his ghastly visage. Let's lose some stress and not bother going to the feast. I gained a hook on you, which is nice. I also want to look for vassals who are not Catholic. See if I can get some of them to convert. Right, he's a vassal in my realm, so I don't mind if he gets a hook. Ones who are directly under me can abuse their hooks, but I don't mind if the other ones so much get the hook. Because they'll wear out over time, and they're unlikely to find anything particularly to use it on. I'm not the most social of guys. I actually have the reclusive trait, so I just ignore all the feasts. Although I am also an eager reveller. It's an impressive thing to juggle, really. Oh, I've been snowballed. Let's be friends with my child. It's always good. Someone is fighting a war. Oh, fighting this peasant uprising. Right, we've got new populists again. Andalusian or Ladi populists, they're always kicking about. Right. My sister died. Oh, she was young. Died in childbirth happens. County of Bouillon. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get any other kind of alliance with you. It's a shame. I can ask my head to faith for gold. I've got the piety for it at the moment. So it's not a bad idea, because I'll need a lot of gold for all of the kingdom titles I want to create. So I currently have 3 kingdom titles. On succession, I'll lose 2 of them, which I don't want to lose to the same person. I'd much rather give one away before I die. Or, alternatively, disinherit a child if one of them looks disappointing. 3, 9, 9, 11. 5, 7, 5, 11. Both of my children look disappointing. Moderately attractive and disappointing is how I would describe these children. Let's throw down the save. TikTok. Oh, we've got a new Archbishop. He still likes me. He's giving me basically all the troops and levies he possibly can, which is okay. Okay, defensive war penalty is nearly low enough that I'm going to go for this Tagaza. Just double check you don't have any other territory where. No, okay. You're allied to Sus. Sus, which is currently, I think, just this little island. Oh, Ducha Blake. Oh, tisk. Go on, you gave me lots of stress relief. It was as sweet as it was fleeting. Right, Big Spain, doing well. Kingdom titles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nearly down, 8. We're getting close. Let me straight back out again. I just wanted the money. Right. Okay, offensive war penalty is down to 10. When it's down to 9, I'm going to launch. Scotland doesn't seem to have lost that war. The subjugation war. In fact, they seem to have won it a while ago. And they're fighting a different... In fact, they've... Ah, no, this is Katana's now. They took over Scotland. I'm very proud, I think, of how... Just exactly how Viking the UK has managed to remain. Although a lot of the people maybe are Catholic, there's lots of rulers who are. I say lots of rulers. There's a few large rulers who are Satru. I'm honestly surprised there has been a lot more tension between Wessex and, let's say, Scotland or Southrea. I've never noticed them being at war at all. Hex on me expired. Call the hunt, I definitely want to do that because I'm quite stressed at the moment. Factions disbanding, that probably means my offensive war penalty is down. Right, I can make one of these counties dislike me, or I can gain piety for money. I definitely want to do the latter. How are we? Cancel. Let's leave this adventure behind. Oh yeah, offensive war penalty is down. Right, so let's pause, get ready, go to war, just for one county. Bags of piety. Find my rally point, drop it down. How many troops you got? 2,500 with your ally. Oh great, and somebody's immediately called me to war. Who's this? Princess Aigida. Oh, you're actually married now. Can I actually negotiate an alliance with you? She won't accept because I'm at war. You are attacking this guy with 3,300 troops, are you? Right. I'm not even allies with you to be allies with you. I'm allies with you to be allies with the Byzantines. Right, we get some guys here. That's probably enough guys. And I guess we'll summon the rest of the troops. Where is this war happening? Over here. Ugh. Tell you where I really don't want to be. Over there. Okay. We'll drop the thing down here. That's probably our closest bit. Actually, because of how Italy works, closest bit might be here. Oh dear. We are possibly going to be absolutely slaughtered. This was a really bad plan, honestly. How many enemies are in this war? 7,600? They are expecting me to fight this entire war for them at this point. Oopsies. That... it's amazing how much higher the rate of conception is for, like, one-night stands in this game compared with any other incident, up to and including actually being married to someone for several years. Okay, well, let's go to war with the blooming Capuans, I suppose. Gained a level of devotion from winning this battle. We'll siege it down for a while. I'll go siege down their capital, and then hopefully what will happen is they will just siege down this county, and then my side will lose because of 100% occupation, and I won't have to deal with the rest of the war. Also, some more powerful battles are vaguely upset. I don't know if you're any good at anything. You'd be as competent a chancellor as my existing chancellor. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Hello. No, none of you are going to be better than anything else. The lure of language. Because you can improve relations with my Andalusian subjects, but I don't speak their language alongside my own. So I gained diplomacy and also experience, and this guy who really likes me more. If I fail, I get stress. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. Norse is clearly superior. Right. Oh. They're marching across my territory. Have they gone all the way around? Oh no, those are... that's Zeus. Yeah, okay, this is what I was hoping was going to happen. Is they're just going to siege that down, and then the war will be lost, and I won't be that bothered. My sister, Ilva, has given birth to a son. Hrothgeir. Sure. I might actually call you. Cheeky little Skyrim reference there. May you go to be strong and wise, High Hrothgar. I'm gonna be done in time. I actually could probably go and relieve that siege. Which is in its own way slightly annoying. Also, you are now in this adjacent county, which means I'm not going to be able to disband my army. Okay. How many guys we got here? 26 together, that's about 5,000, about 6 and a bit thousand. Probably can beat them. Ugh, okay, fine. Right. Force my demands on this place. I know I'm over my doing limit. Kingdom of Anbia is now mine. How long will it take you to actually get here? 15 months. I'm sure I can summon you quicker than that. I'm wrong. It's still probably better to disband them and then build them up here where they'll have supply, so they won't arrive and already be starving. Okay, across Italy. Oh, my councillor died. Oh god. There's a spy master. Don't lose spy masters too often. Fighting this at least will give me some good time to you know, less offensive war penalty. Oh, there's actually a kingdom here, which is very small. Oh, hello, New Fath. Edgar Hilario 25. New Fath. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. If you're meaning New Faith, then I absolutely do not have the wherewithal to create that at the moment. Ah. I nearly managed to relieve that war. I was days away. Right, we have a bunch of prisoners. Oops. Yeah. And I need to find someone to give this to. It's gonna be you. There you are. Right, now that I'm not at war, will you join me? Marvellous. Although I do notice that actually you're doing quite badly in terms of military right now, Byzantine Empire. When I first wanted to join you as an ally, you were up to 10,000 soldiers. You're now at less than half that. blimey, I have a lot of daughters. Okay, you can be my ward. And Holm Frether shall do fine as a name. What's my offensive war penalty like? -9. Probably okay to go on another war. Do I have the piety for it? I do. High Chieftain of Timbuktu? I don't think I've ever conquered Timbuktu before. Actually, that can't be true because I took over the whole world once in a playthrough. You seem fairly weak. I think this should be fine. Can call allies, don't think I'll need to. They take a year to get here anyway. We are two years away from siege weapons. And then, oh how things will change. That's probably enough guys, honestly. Right. Zelebrat, my prisoner and rival, has managed to insult me to my face. Which is quite impressive, seeing as I don't even need to show my face to him, he's in my prison. Are you in the dungeons? He suddenly started accusing me of sabotaging his whole life, calling me the false Emperor Gandalf and making a scene. This can't stand. Oh my god, he's going to give me so much stress! My god! Can I torture you? Honestly, it's almost worth the piety. Can I have you executed? Well, I'd gain more stress than I'd lose. Blimey, can I host a feast? No, they're not available yet. I might need to seclude myself. We'll wait until it becomes absolutely necessary. Edgar Hilario, who has joined us recently, where are you watching from, if I may ask? Oh, I have a new diplomacy perk. Let's grab that. I don't know how close family they have to be family. Yeah, no, I'm nowhere near the piety requirements from New Faith. Been spending it all on war. Right, this has been a relatively quick siege actually. I suspect his army's going around here and he's going to kind of siege down Tormented. That's probably okay, because... Do you have... Okay, no, you do have more territories than that. Okay, I might need to go deal with that at some point. If that's what he decides to do. Hello? 2300 guys here. Oh, okay, you've got a bigger army than I expected. That's okay. Oh gosh, my commanders are not very good at the moment. Right, siege down that. Come over there. Stock out on you. We are nearly under the supply limit. Oh, I'll do that. Let's make you Splitting up more sensibly. We can have 3780 here. Good. There we go. That will do nicely. Let's pass that around the Lassie. Better than holding on to her. Yeah, you can just sort of sit there dissuading any thoughts of invasion. Sahara's under attack. I don't really know very much about Sahara. We discovered mottes, which is nice, I suppose. Ah, we unlocked tribal fortification buildings. That's potentially super duper useful, because that might be able to give us some new upgrades for our places. So let's go for the capital straight away. It's not Newcastle, but it is a new small hill fort. Pravia's got nothing new. Montaigu. Yeah, okay. And you will want to have the money for it. Okay. Can ask my head of faith of gold, but I want the piety. I want it kept. This is going to be a slow war. I wonder where he thinks he's going. Oh, I guess Dubkabag is leaving court. She's a known fornicator. I could imprison her, but it seems rude, seeing as I'm the one she fornicated with. And someone's plotted to kill a knight. Okay, well, okay, Dubkabag, we'll see if we can hook you up with someone. Oh, for goodness sake. Had it off pause, so she wandered off. 'Tis a tale as old as time. Yeah, we won a siege. Let's come down here. This hopefully should win us the war, I reckon. Well, maybe not actually, not at the end, but we'll have ticking war score now. A bunch of small guys are wandering through this way. They're hoping to walk all the way around, then. All power to them, I guess? I don't think it's going to work. Oh, we're going to randomly catch 66 guys and 6 knights. Oh, there's also someone raiding here. You just carry on. You just carry on with that. Ah, when my jailer brought the joyous news, I could scarce believe it. My rival Zelebrat has finally perished. Think I will live in a world free from that spawn of hell. Plus prestige, minus stress, gloriousness. Oh, you seem to be over supply limit. I'm not sure how that quite happened. I have to go here. Flaw of character. Once I've departed this world, my son and heir, Prince Diri, shall rule in my stead. Unfortunately, rumours of Diri's lies and tricks, so he's a deceitful person, have been spreading around my court. It makes me wonder if he'll manage to retain my vassal support once I am gone. Okay, we'll attempt to rectify his flaws. See how that goes for us. There's a great something meant to him, even though his enthusiasm is somewhat lacking. I fear his vices are deeply set. Is this because I'm honest? So I'm the opposite of his character flaw. Right. He needs to work on their compassion, on their honour, on their forcefulness, and letting things go. Honour. He definitely needs to work on his honour. He's deceitful. Maybe at some point this army's going to figure out what it wants to do. It was frustrating to observe Derry struggling to admit his faults and deal with their consequences. I doubt he was even trying. I'm almost certain the fault was Derry's level of enthusiasm rather than my lesson. I'll give him one more chance. So we try a new tactic or will persistence win out this day? I'm not to a misdeed, make it right again. We'll keep going. He's made no progress. His heart is not set on change, it will never happen. And Boo has come of age. He's a flamboyant trickster. Wow. Everyone be getting terrible educations today. Okay, so Boo versus your elder brother. You are more diplomatic, less martial, less stewardly, only slightly more intriguey, and noticeably more learned. You're all useless, let's be honest. Also, Prince Derry has somehow managed to be orthodox. How did you even happen? How did that happen? Oh, it's because you married someone who's orthodox, that's how that happened. This is a disaster. You're all useless. You're all completely useless. Oh, my mother has died. And I gained a lot of stress from that, which is very sad. I have inherited the Duchy of Brabant, and I need to appoint a new councillor. Gosh, this guy's a good chancellor. Right, so now I have Brabant. Is this Brabant? Yes. Okay, this nice territory from my mum. Okay, we're gonna grant you this title and the earldom to go with it. And then we're gonna say we're gonna check that hasn't made succession easier in any way. No, that hasn't. Then we're gonna say you're disinherited. Amazingly, I'm still plus 100 with him. That's impressive. Okay. I can declare new wars, that's fine. I can negotiate new alliances. Prince Boo, it's probably wise while he still likes me. I can change his contract. Okay, don't seem to be able to change his contract. Prince Boo, can I change your contract? No, he's already considering a proposal from me. What proposal is he considering from me? Welcome, friends. Ah, yes, the Alliance. Give me your money. Oh boy, you guys are dying quite badly, actually. Right, let's see if we can get all of these guys to meet up here. Let's see if we can find a rally point somewhere here. Can't do that. What's going on? I've joined a lot of wars, apparently. So I'm apparently in. Oh god. Oh my god, there's Galicia now. Okay, Galicia's not independent. I think I inherited a lot of my mother's wars, basically. So Galicia is trying to claim a bit of Navarra, right? And then Leon, no. Leon, this guy, is trying to claim this county. Oh god, what a mess! What a total mess! Luckily, I seem to have inherited some war contribution. What a total mess! Oh no, I just inherited this army which has war contribution. And I can't disband because there are enemies too close to it. Oh dear. Oh, inheritance. Oh, inheritance. Also, this army seems to have got a lot smaller. I'm not. Oh, it's because they all moved into here. My lord, we cracked open the next barrel. It's gone bad. It's all gone bad. Luckily, I have secret stores. Wow, these guys have really gone down in number. Has this just been a really long siege? What's going on? Attrition. Minus 1% per month. Weird. And everything I could ensure that Ilva and Mayor Pernet would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough. Now they've come to blows. In the middle of my feast. One of my guards is close to the door and looks to me for the order to intervene. I get to pick who to side with. Ilva likes me, Pernet likes me. Oh, they're almost identical. I'm going to side with my sister because she's important. Healy Pod 2 has died. Here's the new County of Ornis. King Ramoth of Aquitaine, apparently. You're a claimant? What are you a claimant on? Some random bits of my realm. And we've got some new populist factions. Wonderful. Marvellous. But I can lose some stress and get some opinion back. Oh, this feast has been wonderful for my stress levels. Alright, what on earth is going on here? We're sieging down this random place. It's so messy. It's so messy, it is unbelievable. It's a total dumpster fire and disaster. Got 2 months left on this siege. Oh my god. Okay. That war's been invalidated, that's fine. Powerful vassals can go clear off. Air in line for things, I don't care. Okay, my guys are officially starving. We've only got 31 days left, and then I think we should have won. So things got a little bit dicey here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Okay. One war is won. Right, so you guys. Oh, that is my phone. That is telling me that it's time for me to take a little break. So if you'll excuse me, I will be gone for maybe 15-ish minutes, and then I'll be back with some more Crusader Kings 3 after that. Thank you very much for bearing with me. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are back in CK3. Just as a reminder, we are inching ever closer towards our goal of unlocking the Dynasty of Many Crowns decision in CK3, something I've wanted to try for quite a while, have never quite succeeded at doing. Most recently, we are back with our war with Timbuktu, having just secured a couple of counties in this nice and small Songhay kingdom that we're looking to form. And that will be, let's see now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be our 9th kingdom. If we get this, it could be all over. In the meantime, our mother has just died, leaving us with some troops stranded out here in Timbuktu, but also with another slightly messy civil war that we've been drawn into, again involving Galicia. I had a look at Galicia, and Galicia's title is literally the bully, so maybe it's not too surprising that this is the area that's being drawn into lots of fights. Things I did notice. We reclaimed this little tip that had been eaten by Sicily, which is excellent news. Other than that, we've finished the siege up here, which I had 600 guys that I inherited from my mum taking part in. And really, I'm mostly just looking for myself to get as far away from this conflict as possible, because I don't really want any part in it. So I'm going to do my best to bring my 600 guys down here, bring these guys up to friendly territory, and then also we're going to be looking, see, ideally I would want to offload these counties to this guy, but he's at war with me. Right, you guys can disband, it will take you a while to get home, that's fine. You guys can disband. Okay, now we just need to sort of wait for this slightly silly war to end. We are currently winning. I believe we have a slight troops advantage, not including me. This is what, 4,500. This is about 4,000, so 5,600. That sort of area. So yeah, my side, in air quotes, does have a troops advantage. Oh my gosh, it is my wife who is plotting against my knight Andres. Why are you rivals with my wife? For goodness sake. And someone's died in my dungeons. I can run some Duchess Anna with the Magna. Oh my gosh, we've done it, guys. We've succeeded when no one has succeeded before us. We've discovered siege weapons. In fact, this is so exciting, I am actually going to spend a whole bunch of piety asking my head of faith for gold so that I can buy some siege weapons. We've been missing them for quite a while. Glorious. I actually need to ditch a men-at-arms regiment in order to get these. That's okay, because I have some badly organised regiments anyway. We'll destroy you, so I already have one of you. Create a men-at-arms regiment. Onagers. Create. Max size. While we're at it, might be worth maxing out you guys. Right, we'll leave you as a unit of 100 Bondi for now. That's probably enough men-at-arms for now. Actually, that being said, what do I have available to us? Because Because we do have some... We have Huskarls. I think I might want some Huskarls, you know. Huskarls. Or Varangian veterans. They're heavy infantry. They are better than Huskarls at everything except for screen. In terms of stats. They counter spearmen and archers instead of heavy cavalry. And they're better in more places. But they're more expensive. Sure, let's grab some Varangian veterans. Just 100 for now, that's all I can afford. Now, despite having a troops advantage, we seem to be losing a big old battle here. So can we maybe not do that, guys? Nope, okay. I have zero investment in who wins this war, and it's just been invalidated anyway, which is hilarious. Oh dear. Game, you tell the funniest story sometimes. Another useful thing to note, it slipped past me. There used to be a little Sami kingdom that was down here. That's disappeared. Which means I can now create the kingdom of Badajos at any time when I want to. For now, though, we are looking in this direction, thinking, do I have enough piety for this? This is only one county. How are the duchies distributed? They're distributed like that, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. So I could declare war on you for one county. Oops. Oh, you died. Let's try this again. I could declare war on you for one county. Well, actually, for that county if I wanted to, but there's no reason to. What's my current offensive war penalty? 18. We'll probably leave it for now. We want to give this Jarl... Okay, actually, let's look through... How did this Jarl end up in this? You're Norse? House Skargan. Dynasty head of the Skargan dynasty. How did you end up with this title? I granted it to you. Why did I grant it to you? I think you... Not sure how that ended up happening. Possibly you're like a dynastic bastard and I missed that. That's okay. We'll go find some more Hastings. Hastings. Yeah. You're betrothed to this guy. You're becoming of age fairly soon. Might be worth waiting for you. Will you come to my court when you get married? You're married matrilineally. Yeah, okay. We might wait for you to come of age. Mine's about legacy. Let's grab some piety. That most precious of resources. Okay. Wessex has died. And who now holds the petty kingdom of Wessex? This guy. Well, I can't... Oh, ally. But I have got a little bit of an ally left behind, so that's okay. Not quite the brute powerhouse of Wessex. Wessex is actually split entirely of two. So Wessex is not quite the brute powerhouse of Wessex anymore. And in fact, not only has Wessex split in two, but amusingly, the Wessexian bits of Wales have also split in two. Neighbouring ruler. Beatrice of Sardinia has lost the Liberty War. Meanwhile, I've got factions popping up. They're all fairly weak at the moment. You're not converting any counties, and you're not converting any counties. Both of these are terrible. Which one's rebelling at the moment? County of Mara, down here. Can you go on converting that, please? Promote culture. County of Olmedo. Because if you're rebelling and you're already Catholic, then the only thing I can do is make you Norse. So pacify you. There we go. So Spain just sort of extends eerily down into the desert and tendrils in a way that's very displeasing. Some more populous. So long as they're sort of divided up among a whole bunch of different factions, I'm a lot less worried than I was when it was sort of all of Spain was rebelling. Because all of Spain rebels together, which gives them lots of power. Yes. Betrayal fulfilled. Wonderful. Hi. Do you stand to inherit anything? Do I need to make a duchy title? Countess Zoeberg, beyond raid. You stand to inherit everything. Okay. One. You're part of the High Chiefs of Timbuktu, which we can usurp. Costs quite a lot of money. We could do it. Then find wherever this useless guy is. Not you, not you, not you. Oh my gosh, where are my children? There we go. Born Red Peterson. You can have these two and the duchy. Fantastic. Got a duke. We are probably about ready, no longer penalty besides, to go on with our conquest. You're fairly hefty, but you don't have any good allies. You're already losing a war. You're losing a subjugation war against a guy who has no troops. Well, who has allies who do have troops? Okay. So that might end up being a bit tough. To get a generosity. My daughter Ursa has been impressed with my household pets for a long time. Ursa is straight generous. That seems fairly nice. Let's have a generous daughter. Can I go on you now? I could, but I don't have enough piety. I do have enough piety for this though. Now might be a good time to do it, rather than... Oh, you're gonna get subjugated before I can finish though. We'll have to just see how you sort of fall out, if you're going to be takeable. I mean, I've got plenty of troops. In fact, if I find character in all the world, and sort them by military strength. Oh, I'm quite far down the list. 15k, 10k. Why? Oh, I've got bloody Enoch Catholicism on. Okay, I'm second in the list. There we are. Okay, so I'm pretty strong, and that's not including my allies. My Marshal Amalol has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, But I swear that he's something I'd want on my side. And he's all the right face, etc., so he can serve me. Lovely. Let's of course find some vassals who need to be converted. Good way to spend time. Just making sure all the vassals are up to snuff. Used to be able to imprison them when they said no. Don't exactly know what happened that means I can't do that now. Right, what do you want? You have vassal in my realm, you can have me cook. You're also in my realm, you can also have me cook. You are also in my realm, you can have me cook. Don't give the hooks to vassals, but hooks on vassals of vassals are fairly chill. Well, we can also change this guy's contract. Right, waiting till my old age. Another diplomacy perk. Friends give me 2 random skill points, which is excellent. Children give me 1 random skill point, which is also excellent. And patriarch will be good. From there, probably switch to a development sort of a focus. Everything gets Borgu. Someone's trying to subjugate you, basically. This guy. Oh, I'll tell you what, you've got a fair number of soldiers on you. See, this is the problem. You have a Borgu next to a Borgu. A kingdom and a duchy. Is there a county of Borgu? Doesn't look like it, thank goodness. Now might be a good time to declare this war. Holy, offensive war penalty or otherwise. You have, what, 3 counties? Oh, my men at arms ready. One's just ready. Yeah, okay, let's do this. We're gonna field test them. Oopsies. Let's try this one again. We're gonna field test them. I may want to bring as many as 10,000 on this. That'll do. Okay. We're also apparently going to fight this Raiders army for no particularly great reason. They just stood there in the way. Guys, you gonna leave? Nope, nope, you're gonna stay, okay. Right, how quickly can we get through this? 5 months. Well, it's an improvement. Fletcher is fighting a liberty war, and will probably lose without me. But I also don't care. Right, we'll raise like a couple thousand troops maybe. There we go, that'll do. We'll just set them to follow. I'll go fight this guy. Oh, somebody else is fighting this guy. They formed a new alliance. Probably didn't need me after all. Have you lost this war? You haven't lost this war. Right, we're gaining enemies. Are we ever going to catch this guy? Yes, we are. Okay, fantastic. Yes. Oh, that is a less good fight than I was expecting. Right, won a siege. Now control Gao. Which is good news. Let's go siege down this place. Ransom random person. Okay, we've won the battle for you. You can honestly probably do this yourself. But we'll go start sieging. See if it helps you at all. Days to take this, and hopefully maybe only sort of 3-ish months total to take Bell afterwards. Then we'd have won. Glorious. Also bringing down the other guy's war squad at the same time, which is nice. If you are going to come here and start sieging that, then I may need to split off some guys to stop you. Take the half without. Really gonna do this. Get out of the way, raiding army. I'm honestly astonished you managed to find something to raid, considering that was raided by one raiding army, and then I conquered it. Now you've raided it. How did you even manage? Right, so this should be 100% occupation. It's not. Do you have other territory somewhere? Oh, you did. It's down here. Right, it'll take too long to actually get there, so I'm not going to bother. It's actually where your capital is. You're doing okay in the subjugation war. Oh, guys going to start to death again, aren't they? Ugh. Right, we can only siege this place. Right. Okay. What can we do about not starving to death? We have split them in half. We split you in half. Put it there. Oh my god. You can fit there. And somewhere in that mess is a 2400 army. Split you in half. So half here. Okay. Then up here. We split you in half, split you in half. Send you there. Split you in half. Half can stay, half can go. Yeah, okay. Amazingly, we have some Norse Mulwadi populists now. Okay, you need to be split in half again. Send some of you up here. Right, okay, you guys are fine for now. How are we progressing? We have nearly finished. Hopefully that'll win the war. There we go, that war's done. Let's see if we can disband this army. You can't just yet. Right, okay, army's down. That'll save us money. Now some prisoners. We're nearly finished with this war. Just gotta wait a little while. Okay, so the siege weapons worked really well, but Upper Gurma having its capital all the way over here did not work really well. That's my summary. The hell did you guys come from? Oh, you can sail on rivers. Oh dear. Ursa, playing with other children, and Sligo tried to push her over. She can become fickle. That seems fairly sound. Oh, we are getting some serious lag going on. Not quite sure what that's about. Now facing Ife. Probably also not how that's pronounced. Oh, maybe that did win us the war. Fantastic. Force our demands, disband all those armies. Victory is ours. Right, Jarl of Timbuktu. You can have this place. You've got air. It's okay, I don't know why it said your heir was somebody else. You can have this title. Fantastic, and probably now have horrible offensive war penalty. Yep. Okay, we're going to have to wait a little bit. Yoruba land, though, is looking takeable. Come on, how much of this desert do I have to control before it turns my colour? Is it really all of it? Come on, game. Oh my god. Boo. What happened? What happened to you? Prince Trigvi of Hispania took it off of him. Huh. 19 higher titles, don't care. Hang on. Was that, did you take it off him by force? Or was it like a claim thing? Yeah, installed by faction demand, there we go. How useless are you at being a duke that you managed to lose that to a faction demand? How many vassals do you have? Like 4? Right, so we've got a peasant rebel. They're upset because we're going to war. Which, you know, I have. who's this? Sheep team leader. It's by someone who's stupid. Some random orthodox place here. Did I just inherit one of my children? Did I just inherit the other child? No, okay. It was the one who was so useless that he couldn't even do the thing was the one I disinherited. You would make for an accomplished commander, that's true. You would also make for a moderately stressful commander, but actually not so bad. I'm not sure you have particular traits I'm after. Although, you'd be in the right position. There we go. Am I being raided? I am being raided. Oh, I'm being raided up here! Not where I expected to be being raided. You reckon that's a balanced fight? Okay. Oh no. That was a disaster. Right. Gascoigne wants a war. Stop gathering. Please, all of you, stop gathering. When I say stop gathering, I mean stop gathering. Okay. All of you converge on that. Then we'll figure out where this war is that I just joined. Right. You are probably not going to meet me, honestly. Although there's a Brittany. So Brittany is fighting against... You're defending against this guy. Okay, I'll send some guys to help. Well, he's like, oh, that's enough peasants. That's way more than enough, honestly. I'm trying to claim this round a little bit, okay. Oh, King of Burgundy is joined. Right. Break them down. Yeah, okay, you definitely could have done that without me, but also, if you couldn't have done it without me, you really shouldn't have started it. Spouse, investment inquiry. We could host a magnificent dinner party. Oh, we can encourage development, which is good. Or I could save it. I think I need to save it. Because I think we're really going to need... I think we're really going to need a lot of money to create all the kingdom titles we want to make. You're at war again. Oh wow, you're at a lot of wars. I'm not the only person who decided, that looks juicy. Let's station some besiegers and send the rest of y'all. Let's also give you a... Okay, hang on. Let's give you a good fighter, and we'll give you a siege guy. Can't see what's going to happen. Is there a fight? There's a fight. Oh, it's Trappings of Majesty again. I just spent some prestige. No, I didn't. Okay, that's wonderful. We've had victory. My counsellor died of old age. Best way to die if you're a marshal. You, marshal. Brittany really was so close to sieging that and then decided, actually no. Oh, Aquitaine has come back strong. It's got all of this bit now, and it's got a huge swathe of the northern coast of France. Right, do I have some decent skills? I actually now have some pretty good skills from following the diplomacy training. Notable guest, trained healer. Just got one, to be honest. Right. Okie doke. Could host a feast. I don't think I need the stress loss just yet. Oh gosh, okay. The latest in the long line of paranoid children, huh? Uh-oh. I gained a stress level, I wasn't quite quick enough to avoid it. What happened that stressed me? Oh, my friend Gunnar died. Right. Okay. Let's immediately call that hunt. Ah, if I'd been just a little bit quicker, I could have avoided additional stress. But hey ho. Here we go. Either a little too high or a little too low. Sorry. Hunt, rumours. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, I have so much prestige. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I could do with that much prestige. I can invite claimants. They'll make me paranoid and super stressed. I could make the Emperor of Hispania a Scandinavian elective, which amuses me as a concept. I mean, probably it doesn't amuse me more than the already existing Viking Spain amuses me. Right, splurge lots of money on these things because I got stressed out because of my friend. Kill some dudes. Gain a whole bunch of fame. I say a whole bunch of fame. Gain a pathetic amount of fame. Really. Answer this mare. And the high table breaks. The great table, seated in the upper nobility on the dais, gave a loud crack. And a moment later it gave in under the weight of food and gilded decoration. As my most distinguished guest and I had to be fitted in among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my daughter, Princess Theory. Count Elfa took it poorly, however, and told everyone it was a grave injustice to be seated with lords and ladies barely better than commoners. What a great night. Basically, everyone's upset, and what I get out of it is my daughter becomes my friend. Oh, and I gained a hook on this guy. Who's my marshal? Grand. Feast, a friendship. I gained the trait Famous Reveller. And we've won this war. And I can raise a runestone. Do I need the piety? I don't think I do need the piety. I think I now need the money more. Right, okay, we are going for it. We are declaring a war on you. We can declare war for a kingdom. We can't actually declare war for a kingdom. That's okay, because I only need a couple of counties. So I can holy war for a duchy. Be this one. Gorkwa's in the Songhay. And that'll be enough. Let's declare on you. Let's also call in some allies. Honestly. Which, I just helped you out. Guess go, and I just helped you out. You guys can come join, and Ziz, you're nearby-ish, so you can come help out. Right, this is probably going to be a horrible mess of a war, if I'm honest. It might take a while, but hopefully my allies might start thinking about sailing around to attack like the capital. That would be great. Have you not found your men-at-arms yet? Men-at-arms? There we go. Okay. Definitely don't need that many. I'll take you over here for now. You guys can come besiege the actual war target. Now we've finished promote culture task. Let's go find who is factioning against us. None of the factions are particularly strong at the moment. Let's go for County of Tiraka. Let's see about getting you Norst. What I don't know is where the armies of Yeruvaland are likely to be. Just know there's not many of them. Right, you apparently are a difficult place to tank. So it may behoove me to instead go here. Whoops. Apparently that's going to lead to a battle. Siege 1. Let's come here. Right, we'll shortly have claimed the war target. Claim some prisoners. We've got some battles. Right, now let's start asking Head of Faith for gold. Send you packing down the river. Oh, well, these raiders have decided they want to come say hi. For no particularly great reason. Definitely can't push you off, can I? No, it's too late now. Never mind. Oh, that's actually the Duke who owns all of this territory. I can imagine why he might be slightly upset that I'm sieging it. Allies, where are they? Are they particularly coming to help? Witcher, are you coming yourself? No, I said Witcher. You're not coming yourself. What zoomed in do I have to be before I can't see you? Before I can see my army, that's zoomed in. Any allied armies coming at all? Nope. Don't think anyone. Oh, no, there they are. Oh, wow, they are coming an exceptionally bad way. Okay. Definitely not how I would have got here. But okay. Right, we've now got ticking war score. Got two fairly sized armies. Uberland is doing badly. I probably want to resupply this up before I go and siege the next place down. But on the other hand, the next place might be quick. Because it was sieged recently. So we'll take a look. Give it a go. 7 months. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, please excuse my phone there. I'll split you up so you guys can resupply. You guys will resupply after you've taken this. Factions disbanded, which is always good. Actually, how? You're still fairly good for supply. Might send you off here. My allies close yet? Not particularly. Are you going to cause trouble for me? That's the question I want to know the answer to. Oh, factions, that's the peasants. 12 months, only one member. Might be able to deal with it on my own, if not, I'll ask some allies for help. Gosh, I tell you what, it must be extremely difficult to play down in this sort of area where the supply everywhere is exceedingly low. You guys full? You look full. Let's meet you up here. Right, siege 1. Right, let's split you in half and half. To here. To here. And then split off in your army. There we go. Right, new person in the war, that's okay. Where did my allies go? They're leaving. Why are you leaving, guys? Have you got a new war on? No? None of you have anything better to be doing than helping me. So where have you gone? Really? Really? I swear to God, if you start trying to take back my lands, I'm going to be really, really cross. Just so you know. Ah, you swines. Okay, fine. Luckily, you're a bit better at it. Yeah, you better run. Oh, no, my daughter is ill. My daughter and friend is ill. Have a court physician? You do have a court physician. You're not at my court. Well, I can't invite you back. Okay, we now control Gondo. Let's go siege down Seno. Right. Let's try this one again, shall we? Oh, to these peasants. 4 months. Oh my god, they're just starving themselves walking back and forth across Africa. I don't know why I bothered asking for you, honestly. The suspicion. She ran to a wounded doe. Okay, yep. Still paranoid. Yes! My daughter is no longer smallpoxed. Thank goodness. Right. Let's put you up. Oh my god. I'm going to take 14 minutes. One of my rivals has died. Right, you guys are going to have to march up here and kill this army in a sec. Succumbs of age. Ah! You actually have a decent education trait. That's fast, and you can be married. Let's find an alliance for you. Yalvin of Cordoba, you're a vassal of mine. Sevilla's a vassal of mine. You're a vassal of mine. You're extremely old. You're already my ally. You're already my ally. This random county kind of seems good, and you've got an intelligent child as well. That's your brother. You're gonna die soon, you love your uncles. That might be worth it anyway. Yeah. Okay. But to pump you.